red dress.
Yeah, great story.
So why is the red dress? Why is the dress red? Why?
So I read this story and I knew that the setting of the story was in Christmas when it was really cold. And in Christmas, people use a lot of color of red, so I think it might kind of relate to that. And also, since they had a dance party, it's I think red kind of
Formal maybe?
yeah, kind of, and then also
It can also like make you look more mature, and this is actually what the narrator of the actor wanted to be. So wanted to look like more mature or more sophisticated.
And I also agree with this idea because the red dress is the color of red is kind of romance.
I think it might be because of the Christmas, but also because it's supposed to differ from the other girls' dresses. Like her friend Lonnie had a blue dress, I think, and she had red, and it shows really well that she is different from the others.
I also think the author chose color red because it's more, as she says, more female-like, more feminine. Yeah. Also, it represents Christmas, which is the setting.
Yeah, it's also warm. It's warm color.
Okay, so if I can go to the next question, I was having a hard time with this question. Why is the popularity so important for them? So throughout the story, I couldn't really, they kind of saw popularity, but I really couldn't get the answer.
I think also if you just go up today in the world we live in now, the popularity is very important for very many to be a part of the cool ones and to be accepted. And I think they try to not to be lonely, to have someone to be noticed and to be seen. What's the importance of being popular?
I agree to Lee's idea because if you're not very popular, you're alone.
Yeah, like she said that in the story, there is an example when they had something with the dance, like a game, and then no one came to her and she felt so embarrassed. So she went to the bathroom and she was embarrassed that she's in the bathroom alone, and she hid herself and she hoped that no one could see her. It's also part of the popularity.
And what is popular like romance? If you are popular, many things will come and have to dance together.
I also think that the popularity versus the loneliness might be part of the theme of the story. That how popularity affects their self-esteem and their perception of the world.
Yeah, I agree with it, and it's kind of interesting that the narrator of this story talks about how lonely she is. Like most of the story is about how lonely she is and how she wants to be popular, and I think that's one of the reasons why this story is based on popularity and loneliness.
Yeah, and about loneliness, maybe that's part of the thing because also her mother, she's lonely and they describe how she sits alone nearby the window to see if someone is walking by. Like she also wants to be popular, I guess. If she's looking out of the window and she sees if there's anything interesting or.
I think maybe the mother is the most lonely character in the story. The mother of the narrator, because she says like which was a traditional farewell from the Franks, which shows that she's trying to be a part of to connect to Lonnie as well as her own daughter, and she wants to see more interesting to get company. She's seeking company all the time.
Yeah, I like that idea because even from her own daughter's explanation of her mother, like she only talked about how how big she looked like I think there was a part which says like blue green veins marked up in her leg, and that her fashion was terrible. So I don't think that nobody in this story likes her, which makes her known here.
She also praises Lonnie, like says, "You're a wonder, Lonnie, and you should take up your dressing." And to give compliments to other person is usually a sign of wanting to connect or bond with them as friends.
And how she's doing everything for her daughter. She's like, she made her the dress, and she made the dress like at the beginning of the story. She made the dress, and everything is about the dress. And she said that every time that she would come back from school, she saw her mother work on the dress. So she's made. It can also it probably means that the Demeter don't have a father. Like her mother is alone, so she's really lonely.
That might connect back to the why popularity is so important for them, because the narrator has seen how lonely her mother is and how she dresses because of that loneliness, because she doesn't go out among people, and maybe that she's afraid to end up like her mother, that therefore she seeks more friends and popularity to know.
So is everybody good with this? Okay. So
Can you go back on second? So what is the real reason of her unwillingness to participate in the school dance? So I think this connects with the third idea, because the real reason that she is not wanting to go to dance because she is not popular. If she was popular, she would have many friends to go to dance with. But she's not, so she has one friend.
yeah, I think that she's kind of afraid that nobody will ask her in dance, which will make her lonely instead of popular. And therefore, I think that's like the main reason why she didn't really wanted to go to dance.
I think she had some jealousy to Lenny because only Lenny, except only her, everybody's dancing with boys and girls together.
I agree very and also she says that she realized that Lonnie could be pretty.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, she can be more prettier than me now, she's not my friend anymore. And then she also seems angry at her when she meets Mary, that Lonnie just left her there. Even though she even left Mary for to dance with the boys, so it was kind of a repetition there. She did what her best friend did to her, so.
I think that she stayed in the dance and didn't walk away with Mary. So I think it's a bad thing that she shouldn't go with Mary, because if she finally found someone that she can talk with, and she's understand her. So why would she stay with boys like at the dance if she thinks that it's not, if she didn't want to go from the beginning?
I think it was like first she saw Mary Fortune as a rescuer and a savior from her loneliness in the bathroom, but in the end she said that he had brought me from Mary Fortune's territory into the ordinary world. So first she was a rescuer, and then she was just an enemy trying to bring her into her own world, which was not the ordinary world.
I agree with it, and I think it kind of connects to what happened with the main character and Lonnie. It was like the boy came and he took Lonnie away from the main character, and then later like she was staying with Mary, and the guy came and the guy took the main character. So I think like the narrator is trying to show us two different perspectives. One is from that you're being taken away, and the other one is that you get to take away.
So this connects with do you think the narrator was wrong to stay at the dance instead of going with Mary?
There.
I think
And I also, at the end, I didn't like the narrator very much because she finally finally cared for her like Mary Fortune did. But then she chose the boy over her, and she seemed selfish to me. Chose the best options for herself.
I agree, and I think the whole idea is that instead of choosing a friendship, she chose popularity to go with other boys' events.
I think she had to go with Larry because it was already decided then, and already she talked about only about a boy craziness, and the same as her, she also played with boy.
so. So is boy craziness a real bad thing? I don't think it's that bad because it's part of being popular or being social.
I think that you're right.
Okay. So I kind of think that it's madness because if she was not lonely and if she was popular in girl society, that wouldn't really matter. But since she had like only one or two friends, leaving them and going with boy, turns out that she just wants to be with boys instead of making a friend that could share your thoughts and ideas for the rest of your life.
But in the end, when she goes with the boy, like to I can't remember his name, when they went together home, so she didn't was that excited as I expect her to be. And she just talked about it all the day. She was like, oh, no one asked me. Oh, I have to go with someone. Oh, all the seniors are going with someone, and I'm alone, and no one asked me to dance with him. So everything was about what the boy thinks, and in the end, when she wasn't excited at all, and she didn't. I don't think she was happy when they kissed or something.
I don't think that the madness is real madness. I agree with some of the parts of what you said, but I think it's the desperate hope of being seen and noticed by someone, and she didn't really have many good friends. I think her only real friend was Bonnie. So when she realized that actually a boy had got interest in her, then she just hoped of actually becoming someone.
She's untrustable, I think, because in part of the story she said, me and Lonnie won't be friends as we were. And only because she went with boy, and this is actually what she wanted to do also. So it's interact each other because it doesn't make any sense. She wanted to go with boy and she didn't care about Lonnie. But when Lonnie goes with other boys, so she's like, oh, we won't be friends anymore. And
Maybe.
So that's how the dance affected her relationship with Bonnie.
yeah.
I think the boy crazy is not a real madness because I think it is really natural thing because except for her, everybody enjoys that party. And I think she was a little bit shy at the time because of her dress. She couldn't enjoy it.
I also agree in this idea about boy craziness not being a madness because when Mary wanted, when the narrator wanted to be with Mary, there was a bad influence. For example, she wanted the narrator to smoke behind the bathroom. So I think the guy, the boy, I think he saved her because if she followed her to wherever Mary went, she might have smoked or something worse.
Yeah, but I think it wasn't like a big deal for her to smoke because she said she already smoked and she's only in 9th grade, so maybe it wasn't like a big deal for her to smoke.
I don't think it was was a big habit for her to smoke. She said she only smoked once when she was with Leonie.
Yeah, no.
But I think that was only once.
I think the narrator is a weak person, a typical follower. She followed Lonnie to the dance against her will, and then she followed Mary to the bar after smoke, even though she probably knew better. And when she was supposed to go with Mary, she followed the boy instead. She was not very loyal to the persons that seemed to care about her.
Well, I think that kind of relates to the idea of popularity. Since she had like nearly nobody to take care of her, whoever tried to take care of the main character, she just followed them and trusted whatever they did, mostly.
And then her view on her mother's has changed in the end. She seemed, and she was just sitting and waiting for me to come home and tell her everything that had happened. And it seems like the narrator has gained sympathy for her mother. At first she was ashamed of her and embarrassed, but now she seems like feel sorry for her for not having the life she could, which she leaves out to her daughter, not making her regret.
So you mean that, like, at the beginning of the story, Mary thought was ashamed of her mother, but then at the end she realized that her mother is the only one who really could take care of her.
Yeah. But I also think the mother tried to live out the life she missed through her daughter by making her these dresses and wanting her to tell her what happened when she came home.
I agree with your idea about how the narrator changed her feeling about her mother. But I also think that she likes her now because the boy was interested in her, and maybe she thought it was because of her dress that his father, her narrator's mother made. So maybe she felt thankful towards her.
Oh yeah.
That's how her.
Yeah, I strongly agree with both of you guys, guy and girl's idea. So, at the beginning of the story starts by the main character's mother making a dress, and I think the main character's perspective against her mother was kind of mean and mean because of the dress. Like, dress looked really ugly. So that's why there was some description of mother that was being really ugly. And at the end, yeah, I agree that she realized something.
But I don't think she was ashamed. At first it was like she was ashamed about the dress. But after that she said, when no one asked her, so she said, why no one asked me? I wear a red dress and I made my hair. And like, maybe I don't have a neckline, but it seems like mature and why no one asked me. And she said that the dress gave her like that it's tight and it's make all her good things like to show off. That yeah.
So connecting to Nathan's idea, so the reason why no one asked her because the dress was unpopular. That's a third question. So as it gained popularity from the boy, maybe that's also yeah. So when it was not popular, she didn't like it, but as it got popular, she liked it more.
So, can we go to the next question? The question I was really curious was about which is the moment of madness in the story. Like, at first I thought that it was more like the question about boy craziness, but I think there might be another deep part of the story.
my opinion, the moment of real madness was when she decided to follow people. For example, at first she followed Leonie to the dance, but she didn't want to do it because only because the dance was popular. Leonie wanted to go. Also, second, she followed Mary, which she also didn't want to, but she had to because Mary was popular and she wanted to be popular. So in conclusion, my opinion of madness, maybe there's popularity of people strives to at least to get popular.
I have a little different idea with the second one. My opinion, I think the woman who madness is when she hides in the bathroom because at that time she was depressed a lot and she just escaped. She just wanted to escape from them. She wanted to be alone.
My moment of madness is all the way at the back when the main character decided to go with the boy instead of staying with Mary. When I was reading the story before this happened, I thought that it was just showing me one perspective, that Lonnie left the main character and she went with other boys and decided to dance. But when she decided to leave Mary, the main character left Mary, and when she decided to go and dance with other boys, I realized that she is no other different than the other boys, and she's just a lonely girl who's leaving her home.
The narrator seems to be contradictory to me because first she describes her relationship with Lonnie and how they talk about boys and what they're going to wear. And then when she met Mary, she says she was what Mary would call boy crazy, which has a negative tone. And it sounds like she's jealous of Lonnie, but she's afraid to admit it, so she just calls it madness to make it negative instead of showing her jealousy.
And so we read this story called Red Dress.